A very good evening from the flight deck of SQ856 service to Shenzhen. Currently on approach into Shenzhen Baoyan International Airport. Just on top of Hong Kong actually. Yeah, nothing much more to add other than this wonderful sunset we have. Yeah, we're doing the ILS runway 15 and we're hopefully going to be turning to the base. So we can do an 8-mile final instead of that looks like a 15-mile final. That is a bit too long actually. Lately I've been trying to cut down my final as it makes you really think more how to plan your vertical profile and your energy management. I really urge you guys to do the same. It's actually pretty interesting. It's not like a regular ADB flight you do on the simulator. And we add some speed brakes to the mix. Heading select. Okay, yeah, we'll do probably a mile longer than that. For localizer frequencies, we have what is this? Never seen this in my life. 1089 for Singapore 20, right? Okay. By right, we shouldn't set a localizer frequency for approach we're not going to. Like in Singapore, because we're not landing in Singapore, guys. Yeah, but it's just for planning purposes, that's all. So it should be 2300 by Foxtrot India 15 over there. And hopefully 180 or less. I have a good track record of landing into Shenzhen. Yeah, let's not ruin it. But what a sunset. What a sunset, guys. I think it's number 1 actually. My favorite sunset I've ever had. Yeah. Nice. We did have to do one hold over the VOR station, November Lima Golf or Nanlang, I don't know, sorry. It's almost reminded me of the orange little dinosaur, Neolang. I don't know how to say it. So I'm not Chinese, I'm Amo, I can say however I want to say, right? I have an Amo pass. It's like the no, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, it's an Amo pass. Yeah, okay, so we have a VOF today, 145, we update it, 145 plus 5, 150. And winds are at 6 meters per second. There's an Air China above us at 40,000 feet. So traffic no factor, I think. Don't quote me there. Put terrain mode on. Just in case, yeah. Sorry, this is not the 777 where we have to do the dial thing. We have a dedicated button for that. Cabin crew to your landing stations, please and thank you. Very nice. Now my record for the shortest final we did was in Singapore for... Okay, rain. Shenzhen traffic, Singapore 856 established for the ILS runway 15. Shenzhen. I don't think this rain should persist any longer, really. Okay, glides up alive. Heading, runway heading is gonna be 156. Use approach procedures, climb straight ahead to 2.6 DME from India, Quebec, Juliet. Left turn, maximum speed 185. Okay, so Mr. Approach altitude is going to be 5,000. Okay, glides up capture. Okay, flap stand, we check flap stand. And go down. So we made a final around 7 miles, I think I would like to say. It's pretty good. Let me know what is your shortest final on the comments if you can. I mean, excluding like approaches like High Tech and probably Kathmandu, because those have no final. So yeah, excluding those, that would be nice. And flaps 15, speed check, flaps 15. Below 175, flaps 30, flaps 30. Landing flaps. Final approach speed is going to be 150. Light drizzle rain. I have a new profile for my yoke, so let's see how the pitch control is going to be. It could be different, so we might exceed 1,000 feet per minute. But if we do exceed, we'll increase the gauge to be around 1,050 feet per minute. Okay, just so we can have some a nice room for error. Because this is like, it's basically flying a new plane, basically with a new pitch force feedback setting. You know what I mean, guys? Okay, landing checklist, landing good down, 3 greens, landing flaps, flaps 30, green light, miss approach altitude is going to be 4,900 feet. And this starts route is continuous, lights are set, cabin crew is seated for landing. And the runway is going to be 15, cross your compass rose. Before landing checklist complete, land tree. Autopilot and auto throttle disconnect, I have control. Forgot how aggressive and hard my yoke is to turn now. It's really hard. A lot of resistance. Wind 180, 12 knots. Wow, the nose came down like a wrecking ball, my bad. Okay, speed brakes up, reversers, green decel. The flare was very aggressive, so I needed to tweak that profile again. Land your braking. Brake it on to the right here. Right, Charlie 8. I believe our taxi is actually pretty short. Don't quote me on that though. I'm not familiar with this airport. It's gonna be straight here and then it's gonna be one of these bays. Yeah. Don't know what was wrong with our minimums really. I set it according to the charts. Yeah, 212. 212. And the local QNH is 1004. Okay, we have 09. What? I swear for a second it was 009, man. Complete BS. Never mind, never mind, never mind. There's always another fight. Let's try here. I like that bait. It's calling my name. Even though they have these huge numbers for the base here, which I absolutely do not like. Confuses the heck out of me. Okay, APU is available. Horrible VDSG, man. Horrible. Okay, that's it for this flight. I hope you guys enjoyed that sunset and that so-so landing. Landing was smooth, but that's not what we look for in these landings, you know. It's if the approach was stable, which I doubt it was, because I know there was a few events where we exceeded 1,000. But let's not fret on this. It is no point to do that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys on the next one. Bye bye!